All right, welcome to this week's episode of What's Up Texoma, where we talk about local events, local hotspots, and yeah, we're gonna throw in a little bit of real estate because, hey, I'm a local real estate agent. Okay, so we're here at the Hilton Garden, Denison, Texas, where we're gonna talk about what is happening around the Denison area, the growth that's happening here. I mean, if you've read the news, you know there's a lot of growth happening in the Sherman, Denison, and Pottsboro area. So I'm gonna get filled in on what's happening and see what kind of cool stuff is headed our way. And I'm just gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna put it out there, there's a ton of growth coming. I know we've heard about TI, Global Wafers and Globitech, but Denison's doing a lot of what they're calling redeveloping around our area here. It's going to be super cool. We've got a lot of new things happening here right off of 75. Of course, downtown Denison here, it's amazing what's happening down here already. And then everything's going to move. They're going to have stuff all around the lake. They're working on acquiring properties. So there's a ton of growth coming. That's something that's just gonna happen, all right? We're gonna grow. You should be proud of being a part of a community that everyone else wants to be a part of. That means you're in a great part of Texas, right? Not that all Texas isn't great. This just proves that where you're at right now here in North Texas is awesome. That's all I can say, all right? So we got a lot of growth here. So for instance, down here in downtown, everybody knows that they're working on the streets right now, working on the storefronts. So right now there's approximately like 53 lofts available. At the end of this year, going into 2024, they expect to have 100 loft space available. Yeah, so big time focus on residential community atmosphere, nightlife. Yeah, nightlife in downtown Denison. It's been a while. I grew up here, and as a kid, as a teenager, downtown Denison, this was our place for our nightlife. I mean, we used to cruise up and down Main all the time. If you remember those, we had a great time. We had a great time back then. Anyway, they're kind of bringing that vibe back, just on an upper scale. So pretty cool. We already have some new restaurants down here, have new restaurants coming. Like for instance, the rail yard, they've swapped out, it's a tri-incubator, so they've got smaller restaurants. As they grow, then they go out and get their own place and they bring in new restaurants. Well, they're bringing in 3 more style of food restaurant right now. They have the usual, and they have sliders. And then they're bringing in like a flatbread place, barbecue, and hibachi. Yeah, I can't wait to try out this hibachi. Of course, you got 34 Chop House that's already here, that just opened up last month. Super cool place. There's other restaurants. I've been talking to some business owners. Some cool things are happening in downtown Denison. If it's not already the great hot spot here in North Texas, it's going to be. They're taking some old properties that pretty much have been abandoned. And when I say properties, I mean like acreage, 50, 100 plus acres in there. Old buildings on their warehouses. They're redeveloping those. They're making parks. They're looking at making park right on the Red River. I mean, just all kinds of stuff coming here. So check out these renderings of what they're going to do down here in downtown around the parks. I mean, they're gonna have some pretty cool fountains. Like I mentioned before, the streets. I love the streets that are already in. Here's what they're gonna look like. They're growing trees, so they're bringing the trees back for shade. If you've been down here in the hot summers, you know it can get pretty hot down here walking up and down the sidewalks. There is a lot going on, and I'm just glad to be a part of it. Lots of great information today. Lots of growth happening in our area. If you have questions about this, just shoot me a message and I kind of go over what we learned today in this. I'll post some documents down in the comments. Anyways, very exciting for our area. Very cool, lots of new stuff. Very focused on our community and growth, family. It's really pretty cool to be a part of this and growing up here and just seeing it all happen. I never would have thought this area would grow like it's going to grow. So it's pretty cool to be a part of it.